Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra. Still at the Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. So, my people bring you another news, and this news is coming from Barrister Lawyer Jimako. UK Foreign Affairs Committee has published a damning report against the UK government handling of the matter of Nnamdi Kanu. So, before we continue, I would like to welcome the new and old subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And if you are just coming across my channel or you have been watching and going, kindly click the red subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. So my part bring you another update concerning Nnamdi Kanu's case. Nnamdi Kanu case, how we here put like this, like Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. He was tortured for 8 days before he was illegally renditioned back to Nigeria. And the Nigerian government arranged him before a court with frivolous charges without his lawyers being around. So since then, Nigerian government has received many orders, both from UN, from groups in Nigeria and groups across the world, ordering them to release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and explain to the whole world how they kidnapped a British citizen in Kenya, renditioned him back to Nigeria after torturing him for 8 days. So Barrister Lawyer Jimako posted this, said the UK Foreign Affairs Committee has published a damning report against the UK government's handling of the matter of Nnamdi Kanu. The report draws on evidence provided by the Kanu family through their lawyers, the Bindman LLP, Blackstone Chambers, and the Doctor Street Chambers. UK government is doing nothing about Nnamdi Kanu's kidnap. Their citizen was kidnapped in West Africa, Kenya. He was tortured for 8 days before he was renditioned back to Nigeria. And they are not doing anything about it. They are not asking Nigerian government questions on how they kidnapped their citizen. Because Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for the restoration of Biafra, to exit that contraption called Nigeria that Britain created and forced everybody in. They don't want their contraption to be divided. They don't want anybody or any tribe exiting their contraption. That is why they are quiet over the kidnap of their citizen. Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB leader. So we must continue, my people. The main report, including the UK government, is failing to prevent abductor state from weaponizing the citizenship of British nationals for geopolitical ends. The report draws on evidence provided by the Kanu family in relation to British national Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, who was abducted and tortured in Kenya by the Nigerian security forces and subjected to extraordinary rendition to Nigeria in June 2021, where he has remained in detention ever since. The publication of the report is timely, as the Kanu family are about to appeal against the UK High Court judgment that the FCDO can lawfully evade reaching any conclusion on whether Mr. Kanu has been subjected to extraordinary rendition. The presumption that quiet diplomacy is always appropriate throughout cases of state detention is a false one, and the UK government should use the strongest possible language to call out situations of state detention, inclusions, and recommendations. Paragraph 19, this is particularly notable in Mr. Kanu's case, where the FCDO has reportedly asserted without any explanation that the diplomatic approach it is adopting is appropriate, despite there being no tangible improvement in this case. After nearly 2 years, the UK government must use every means at its disposal to secure the basic level of consular access. Within the next 12 months, the government should formalize and publish guidance outlining criteria for determining whether the detention of a UK national by a foreign state is considering arbitrary. A review should then be carried out of all UK nationals detained overseas according to the established criteria. The inclusions on the nature of the detention should be used to classify the case entirely in discussions with the family, and where appropriate publicly inclusions and the recommendations. Paragraph 2, the Kanu family support this recommendation as it has emerged from Mr. Kanu's judicial review challenged that the UK government does not have any specific policy to deal with a British national subject to extraordinary rendition abroad. The FCDO's blanket approach of quiet diplomacy and has been criteria of the level of protection. The FCDO currently offers the British nationals detained abroad. We hope that the FCDO will take the recommendation into consideration and will consider their approach to my brother's case in light of them. Mr. Kanu's family is presented by John Halford and Shrine Maker of Bindman's LLP, together with Charlotte Clory, QC of Blackstone Chambers, and Tatian Itwell of Docty Street Chambers, Miss Maker said today. Okay, so my people, that is it. UK government should sit up and do the needful. We know they are benefiting a lot from Nigeria. So whatever they are benefiting shouldn't stop anybody from getting freedom. Let them allow those that want to be free to be free. Let them continue whatever they are doing in Nigeria. We Biafrans are tired of their Nigeria. It's not by force to remain in Nigeria. As they are running around lobbying all the international communities not to support Biafra for them to continue keeping Nigeria, they will get tired. They will. Them keeping quiet will not stop anything. Biafra is here and there is nothing they can do about it. Absolutely nothing. UN human rights, gave Nigerian government 6 months. And that 6 months has elapsed. And then they haven't said anything. There is no reaction from them or any statement from them. The world is full of corruption. And the international communities, don't like living where they are, sucking from. Like, Nigerian government is ready to give out anything to make sure, or should I say Britain through Fulani government, they are willing and ready to do anything to make sure that contraption continues being one. Even when it's not moving forward, even when it's not developed, even when this so-called contraption is going backward every blessed day. They don't care. They just want the people to continue being in darkness. What is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's crime? Asking for freedom. Is freedom not every human's fundamental right? So why is Britain quiet? Why is the whole world quiet? Why is international communities quiet? Why is EU, UN, US? Why is the whole world and all international communities not asking Nigerian government how they kidnapped a British citizen? Nigerian government broke international law. Nobody is asking them anything. That's when you have to realize that, or have to know that Nigerian government is willing, Britain is willing to give out Nigeria for it to continue being one because of what they are getting. They have killed more than 5 million Biafrans during 1967, 1970 to continue keeping that contraption one. That contraption is one. The blood of Biafrans, Britain killed. There is nothing called Nigeria. Nigeria doesn't supposed to exist in the first place. But they are killing Biafrans. With the blood of Biafrans, they keep pushing to keep that contraption one. But Elohim will disappoint them. He will. So here is some of the comments from this very post. Say, what God has started, no one can stop it. Biafra freedom or nothing else. We are not asking for federal government money. All we ask is Biafra nation self-determination. You push should keep it up and do everything possible to get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. They are quickly, don't relent. The greatest and the sophisticated judgment about to hit the sky. Whom to be whom, okay? That's good move. And the UK government is playing baseless politics with their citizen, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Where is Barrister Ejiofor? I'm not hearing from him again. I don't know the question this one is asking. Okay. Serious, if we can come together in prayer and call on God for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because nothing is impossible for our God to do. We need to enter fasting and prayer on behalf of Onyendu. Let God intervene and free him. So another person said, we are only expecting his freedom and nothing else for now. Okay. Well done, Mazi Kanonta and the Council Ejimako. We Biafrans appreciate all your handwork. As a student of Radio Biafra who always come with his pen and papers on time, I can tell you that Nnamdi Kanu knows the British well more than me and you, and knows their tomorrow's plan. Aka inshihaga bahon. Okay, there is hope at the end of the tunnel. Okay, a step in the right direction. Good, but the question here is, it is going to move them, UK. Okay. Is this thing going to move UK government? That's the question this person is asking. But one thing we all should understand is that nobody, no man born of a woman can stop Elohim's project. As soon as our brother and the leader is released, he should renounce his British citizen, for they are nothing but racist claims, okay? Are you telling me that if it were a white Briton that was kidnapped, tortured in Kenya, rendition to Nigeria, and imprisoned for even a month, the British will not come down on Nigeria? Okay, oh, that is for you to say. They know what they are doing. They knows what they are doing. And this person said Nnamdi Kanu should renounce his British citizenship and go for Israel citizenship. UK government, another one. UK government is evil, but God will destroy them completely because of Nnamdi Kanu is a case. The main culprit to Nnamdi Kanu rendition is UK. Nigeria is just a tool. Exactly. It's Britain that masterminded everything. Whatever that is happening in Nigeria today is Britain that is masterminding all of it and using the Fulanis as a cover-up. You can't tell me that UK is not aware that Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. They are the ones that asked Nigerian government they should bring Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria and hold him. No matter what anybody says, they should not release him. But they forgot that they are not God. They are not Elohim Chukwu Kabiama that Nnamdi Kanu always call upon on Radio Biafra. That is why their evil plan initially was to kill Nnamdi Kanu or kill his enemy in Kenya. But their evil plan failed because Elohim is in charge. To expose them, they brought him back to Nigeria, asking Nigerian government to continue holding him. Because if they hold him themselves, what will ask them question? They don't want to paint their own name black. They just, Fulanis don't know anything. They have nothing upstairs. That is why Britain handed Nigeria over to them, so that they can run Nigeria as they please through the Fulanis. Do you need to be told? That is why sometimes if I see people kicking against Biafra, I'll be asked, are these people okay? No, are these people okay? Do you people know the kind of damage Britain has done in Africa? They are the ones running Nigeria. Whichever country they are in, they are the ones running that country. They are the ones running that particular country. There is nothing good you can say. You can't say anything good in that country. Nigeria, their root is, their destiny is in Nigeria. The Fulanis don't do anything. As far as they continue being in power, Britain will be pushing them left, right, center, front to back, wherever they want, they will push them, and they are like yes members. Whatever Britain tells them goes. They don't have their own mind. They don't make their own decision. Moreover, they already believe that they are born to rule. They believe that they are born to rule. That is what Britain. You people are born to rule. You people are not supposed to be ruled or lead by anybody. You people are supposed to rule others. By fire, by force. Elohim will disgrace them and they will regret their action. They will cry and say, had we known, on this very case. Nnamdi Kanu will be released by the special grace of Elohim Chukwu Abiyama. He's just allowing the enemies to play their card, and they are playing the last one. Let's see how it goes. And when they are done with their last card, which they are already done, Elohim will not take over. Ndị Igbo sị na Chukwu kabịa ma Chukwu na-agwọ mgbe ike gwụrụ dibịa. Ome mgbe ike gwụrụ dibịa. So that is it, my people. I will stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. Still your one and only Ada Biafra. Thank you all.